Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Toya Hodges, and today I'm officially launching what I have been told for months to do, and I would start and then I would stop because I was allowing perfection to jump in the way. But I have decided, and I'm committing to it, to every day do tea time at 10 and spilling my daily truth. And so, just to give you a little backstory, today's talk is about the old you versus the new you. So, I have been on this venture of living in my life purpose, doing what I was put on earth to do. And it has been amazing to be able to witness the transformations that are happening in people. There the joy that I see in that is just it's amazing, and I'm blessed to be able to witness it. But of course, anytime you work with a client, you get the clients that are dealing with things that you need to address. And even though a lot of the things I have addressed, each time you address something, sometimes you see it in a different light than you did before. And so yesterday, I had the privilege of being invited to um, a center in Virginia that's a healing center, and they needed someone with my expertise as a hypnotherapist and a shaman and a intuitive healer and psychosomatic practitioner and a theta healer. Like, they wanted all those services to be able to offer their community. And if anyone knows me, my entire life, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you, my entire life has been spent going to areas that need the help the most. My entire life has been like that. I never realized it until here recently that I always wanted to go to the small communities where no one else wanted to go to provide help. And so this is part of my mission and my passion and my purpose. Today, as I was walking, so part of my morning routine is me just giving myself self love. And that's me waking up, me stretching, me doing Qigong, me walking or doing some type of exercise because now I'm on my health journey and I want to be healthy. And then I do my meditation and journaling, and I get all this stuff prepared for today because when you work with individuals, we as healers have to be equipped. We have to be take care of ourselves first. And I teach all my clients this as well, is that until I fill me up, I can't fill no one else up. And oftentimes we forget that. Fast forward, for months, I keep getting this download. Just go live, just talk every day. You spend an hour writing in your journal. Why not just have a recording of your journal? Why not just come up, speak your truth on a daily basis, and the people that need to hear it will find you? Okay. That's the new me. Let's just do it. But now I realize that the old me was over here. Yeah, but we need to write, we need to get it out, and then we have to take a shower because we can't go online in our workout clothes and then I'm like, why? Like, this is part of my journey. This is part of me, is that I want people to know and see the real authentic me. And there's days where my workouts may not take long and the inspiration of me talking doesn't come until after I take a shower. I don't know, but I have made the decision that I'm no longer going to allow me to stop me and stop what I need to do. And so today, that's what I wanted to talk about, is that I've realized that the past few days or few months that I have been the culprit of my life's misery, pain, and unhappiness and sickness. That it was me that was creating all that. And It I just felt like I wanted to get in a boxing ring with the new me and the old me and just let the new me just show the old me like, "Hello, you got all them years over there that you've let beat you down. I'm fresh and new and vibrant. Who you think's gonna win this? Because you worked too hard to get me to come to the forefront for me to sit down now. That's not gonna work. So you have no option but to let's just merge and make this life great." And it's just been so eye-opening when I sit back and I look at all of these things that I stand in my own way about. And I'm like, why? Why do we do that? Can somebody please tell me, why do we do that? Why do we allow all the things that make us unhappy dictate our life? I have no explanation. That is something I am searching to find out. But what I do know is that every time you choose you, and every time you choose your real, authentic you, and every time you put you first, and no, putting yourself first is not selfish. It's not. And that's something society wants us to believe, that if you take care of yourself first, then you're being selfish. No, because the question is, why would you want to be around individuals that are not happy? Why do you want why do you want to be around individuals when you're not happy and you're not being your authentic self and you're not being truthful to yourself? And but yet you expect everybody else to be truthful. How can you expect something you're not even doing for yourself? And that has been some of the biggest lessons that I've learned and I've taught my clients, is that you need to be the best you. Because when you become the best you, you naturally attract other people that are striving in being their best as well. And you have much deeper relationships because you're starting with the foundation of safety, security, and truth. You're starting the foundation with the things that mean the most to you. But what I learned, and what I have learned, and what I have experienced in myself and witnessed in so many clients that I work with, is that we don't even know what that is. We don't even know what makes us happy. We don't know what makes us sad. We don't know what we want. And we're just grasping, trying to figure it out. And for me, when that moment came where I was just like, I can't live like this anymore. I refuse to live just to survive. That is not what life is supposed to be about. And I have lived my entire life just trying to survive. And when I made that decision, like, no, I went on a hunt to find a glimpse of peace, a glimpse of happiness, a glimpse of something. And I always laugh at myself because I treated my healing the same way I treated my life. It was chaotic. And I was swinging from one modality to another to figure out which one would make me happy. Now, I will say that I absolutely love all the modalities that I have studied. And that's why I try to help people now, because I'm like, you don't want to waste all your time just swinging from, like, I thought I was Tarzan's wife or something. Like, we're swinging from one thing to the next. Yes, we're advancing, but sometimes I think we go around in circles. Yeah. So, but the beauty in all that is we learn. And I think that's just my message for today, of my speaking the truth, is just be true to you, whatever that is. And understand, once you realize what that is, like when I realized that my honest truth with me standing looking at myself was, you're standing in your way. You're preventing the life that you want. The door is right here and it's wide open. All you have to do is step in it, but you're too afraid of what your life may be like and who's going to be on the other side because you spent so much time attached to all of this that hasn't worked for you. When I had that honest truth with myself, I began to change. When I realized that everything I was looking for other people to give me, love, trust, commitment, honesty, compassion, joy. When I realized that I was looking outside of me for those things and realized that until I give myself all those things, until I love myself, until I trust myself, till I give myself compassion and joy and peace and forgiveness and acceptance, until I did all those things for me, no one else was ever going to be able to feel me. That's why so many people are walking around with a void in their life. It's because they're expecting other people to fill their cup. Fill your own cup. Because until you do that, until you fill your own cup, no one else is going to be able to fill it for you. And you're going to always be empty. Period. And once I accepted that truth, life was amazing. Life is amazing. I never knew that this type of happiness could exist. And I am grateful for that happiness every day because I know how hard I fought to get this happiness. But this is a different kind of fight this time. And I know I was like so many people, like, I'm just too exhausted to have to deal with this. That's why you're exhausted, is because you're procrastinating on dealing with it. And procrastination brings exhaustion. But once you face it, you realize it's not that hard. Then you're sitting here like, why the hell did I not do this sooner? What is wrong with me? Why did I deserve in my mind, where was it that I deserved this punishment? Where was it that I deserved this torture? Why did I continue to torture myself? Literally a year ago, I was miserable. And everyone around me, I'm sure I made miserable. But I made a commitment that I was not going to get off that gas. Now, I'd been on a healing journey for about 4 or 5 years, but I really put my foot on the gas and said, I'm not letting up now. In the last year, I truly committed to facing all of them demons. I made the commitment. I did not take my foot off the gas. Sometimes I had to ease up on the gas because I was going way too fast. But in that process, I, I I fell in love with me. I fell in love with my life. I fell in love with the people that are now surrounding me. And I was on 16 different medications. I'm on 0. Because when I started healing me emotionally and mentally, then the health part came in. Then I wanted to be healthy because I could see how beneficial my health was, which is why this month I really started triggering, like, let's do health as well. Like, because our health is our wealth. Because if we're not healthy, how do we expect to be wealthy? And I don't mean just financially, I mean wealthy in every area of life. But you will be surprised because once you put in the work on you, the wealth starts to happen naturally. So Thank you all for today. It was fabulous. And I wish you all an amazing day and blessings.